do I say?
Hey, we're together.
We're together.
Because we usually teach this, and it feels weird not teaching it together.
Mm-hmm.
So your next lesson is going... I'm sorry, I'm all squinty. Let me put these on so I'm not super squinty. We are going to be doing some notes for teachers for Teacher Appreciation Week. Next week is Teacher Appreciation Week.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to share some things with you. Mrs. Massey put together these books that we have. And we usually, if we were in 3D with each other, we would all be writing notes and be making books for all the teachers at RDCN. That's what we normally do.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not in 3D together. But you will still be able to write notes or make a video or however you want to share your appreciation with your teachers. You'll still be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to read? One of the ones. So usually when we tell students about this too, we want their letters to be pretty heartfelt, or sometimes it might be a funny moment that you remember, something that really sticks out to you, and some connection that you have to that teacher. So you don't have to write a note to every single teacher. You may not have a connection with every single teacher. And we are going to post some extra videos that will show you kids talking to their teachers and why they were important, so that you can kind of see that. There's probably teachers that you remember from elementary. I know I have certain teachers that I remember that I was really close to. In fact, a 4th grade teacher that I had, we actually still handwrite letters because technology is not her thing. We still handwrite letters to each other at least once a year. And so there's people that you will connect with and you will remember. And those are the things that we want you to kind of recognize. And you want to write to those teachers. So again, we're not making you write to however many teachers you have. You want to pick 1, 2, 3, whatever, your favorites, the things that you remember, the connections that you have.
Okay, so here's my book. We were going to kind of show you our books. And here's my cover that Jude made this last year. So I'll kind of get up here. So there's Jude's. And I was just going to share with you one of the letters that I thought was really cool. Dear Ms. Massey, I'm glad you are not one of the people that think using an electronic device to make drawings is not real art. When I went into 5th grade, I don't think I had any idea what IBIS paint was. I'm happy that you think my art is good. So I think special details make the notes a lot better. Like, don't just send somebody like, you're awesome. I would say
cool.
That. It's cool, but it's not really like...
Right. You want to remember, like we said, those special moments. And it could be something funny. We've had them where they write something funny because some of the teachers there's really funny moments that you remember. I don't know. It was tough for me to pick which ones, but so this was one that we had done from
the yearbook
a couple of years ago. And so I actually keep these now with my other one that I have this, and I have a whole little package of them, and I just continue to keep the notes because I even have a little pocket back here that you can see that I put that in there. So this one says, Dear Mrs. Kelsovic, I have enjoyed your teaching me this year. You taught me how to do clay, collages, etc. You made me understand why I love art, and no matter how crazy we are, you still let us express ourselves with art. And so this was from a class that they were a little bit they
crazy.
They traveled together all the time, and they had a lot of energy. They had a lot of energy.
Yeah.
So you want to do something, and these, usually when we have that, you can see when we made the page, we put tape. Sometimes they drew little pictures, or like here's this page that I have notes on. So again, you could do this by hand. You could open up a Google Doc and copy and paste some images in there. In fact, I'm making one for some of the staff members. And it doesn't have to be just teachers. So it could be our school nurse. It could be the secretaries. It could be Mr. Pierce. It could be one of the cafeteria folks. It can be anybody in the building. So not just a teacher, but anybody in Artisan. And then what we want you to do, though, is you want to share those. So if that means you need to take a picture of it and send it to them, or if it's on a Google Doc, share it with them. You guys know how to do that. If you make a video, I know a lot of you have made videos already and you've shared those. We like the videos. Those are fun. Some of you use Powtoons. You can do the same thing with that. So just get creative. We want you to share those. The one thing that we do want you to do, because it's an assignment, that's your assignment this week, which is pretty easy. But let's say you make 4 thank you notes out to your teachers. We just want you to take a picture or the Google document, whatever it is, just one of those. Can you add it and put it and turn it in for our assignment, just so that we know that you've done it. We don't need all of your thank you notes because we're not collecting them. We're not making books. You're going to share them because we're not in 3D and we can't do that right now. But you can still share them. But we just want to see one, if you can, share it with us so that we know that you did that. Just one.
One thing.
Yeah.
We usually get some kids that want to thank teachers that are outside of Bentonville public schools. And that's okay. I mean, we're sending everything electronically anyway. So if you're going to need to be like an internet sleuth, though. If you don't remember the teacher's name, like full name or their email, you're going to have to go to the district's website, that, you know, wherever you went, and then you're going to need to type in like either the school, look by school, or look by the last name. And then usually there's a directory and you can get that teacher's email from that. And if you need help with that, I'll help you, or she'll help you. Somebody will help you. So if you don't know if it's like if it's from Rogers or Springdale or another state, like we can help you locate that teacher, because they're still worth contacting. Just because you're not like in the same place, like they still deserve that, you know. To know they're special.
So we can help, but you can research a little bit and try and figure out how to find those people, even if it's out of state, because I know some of you have moved from other places too, or from another city that's a little bit further away. The school usually still exists, so that you could still get it to them. Somehow we can figure that out. So, all right.
Anything else?
I think that's it. So don't forget to thank your teachers. Next week, Teacher Appreciation. Don't forget to thank them for all they do. And we hope that you have fun making your notes and coming up with some funny stories or good stories to share with them. And hopefully everybody gets those and they can save them and
print them out
and put them in.
Print them out.
Yeah, and put them in their books that they've gotten already.
You're gonna have to get a printer. I don't have a printer.
Oh. Okay. Maybe you could take a screenshot.
Earth friendly.
Yeah.
I'm earth friendly.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right.
That's it. Go off, do it. Good.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Maybe.